Okay, we're in the Lackmond stand. We're at Coverings 2015. We're in, where are we? We're in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
I almost said Las Vegas. I'm with Ted Skaff. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay. Now you've got some interesting equipment here, and I want you to tell us and show us some of this, if you would, a little bit later. First, let me just ask you about the company, and tell us a little about that and about its history.
Well, Lackmond Products has been around for over 20 years, and we supply diamond tools, carbide tools, and equipment for the construction and industrial industries. Equipment such as tile saws, masonry saws, concrete saws, and so forth. Our model sells to distribution channels, our distributor partners, who then stock our product and sell to the actual contractor, installer, or fabricator.
Now, I know just from talking to people at this show, products change all the time, and I guess that means that your technology has to change all the time.
Absolutely. We got to keep on the innovative forefront with new technology and new equipment to keep up with today's market trends.
Now, you sell to distributors who sell to contractors.
Exactly.
What's happening in that field? Are they getting better? Are they better educated? Are they more in tune to technology now than they were just a couple of years ago?
I think a little more now because this era is the now era. As they say, this new generation of the younger kids is the now generation with all the information. So now when new products or technologies are available, the information is released through internet or social media immediately. So the awareness is overnight with anything new as far as products, technology, or just overall information.
So the guys that are my age that are out there working are using a machine from 1969?
I think guys like you are still keeping up with it. All the new stuff, all the new innovations.
I see. Are people resistant to some of this new stuff?
As in anything, there's always some resistance to a change. And as we all know, change is usually better. But normally through education and training, we can overcome any obstacles of reluctancy to change.
Now, I want you to show us some of these machines, but before that, I'm sure many times the conversation gets down to cost versus the work that the machine does. Talk about how you answer that question to a contract.
That is a very good question. And a lot of us in our personal lives and in business look at the bottom line with cost. But it's not always about the bottom line. It's about the overall production. And we strive to provide a high quality product and educate and show our customers that in the long run, while it may cost them more initially, it's going to save them money in the long run because it's going to last longer and be more productive than other units and systems they've been using. And through that training and education, that really helps show that it does benefit them in the long run.
How about the equipment for the new thinner product that we're seeing introduced all over?
We have equipment for the new thinner product, but also for the larger format product. If you look around here at this show, Coverings in Orlando 2014, there is so much large format tiles. The other day I was trying to find a small tile just to show someone a sample. I literally could not. You see, 24 by 24 tiles, larger panel tiles, and the industry has changed in the last handful of years to beautiful, larger format tiles. And because of that, we researched and developed a couple tile saws that are capable of cutting these large format tiles more than the current smaller saws on the market. And we're here at Coverings actually launching these shows, a soft launch because they'll be available summer of 2015, a line of tile saws specifically for large format tiles.
I have to imagine people pay a lot more attention when you're dealing with some of these large format, very expensive tiles. You can't afford a mistake.
They cannot afford a mistake. And we saw the industry change the large format, and we wanted to have an answer to the contractor to provide them a system, a tool, a piece of equipment that is going to help them on their jobs, make their lives easier, and actually just roll with the market trends.
Very good. Can you show us some of these?
Yeah, sure can. Be glad to.
Excellent.
So this is our new Lackmond Beast tile saw. We've partnered up with a manufacturing company by the name of Delta in a joint venture to design and manufacture this new tile saw. It has a 10-inch blade, the 15-amp motor. Now the beauty is following market trends, it's designed to cut large format tiles. It can do a plunge cut on a 39-inch tile and do a diagonal cut on a 24-inch tile. Shown here is a 24-inch tile that in one pass the saw can make a full cut on a 24-inch diagonal, which is one of the only saws, is the only saw in its class that can do that today. And this is our 7-inch Lackmond Beast tile saw manufactured at the joint venture with Delta. And this 7-inch saw is a 13-amp motor, and it's designed to do a rip cut on a 24-inch tile and a diagonal cut on an 18-inch tile. This 7-inch blade, 7-inch tile saw we call it, has the capability of most other companies' 10-inch tile saws. In addition, both our 10-inch and 7-inch new Beast tile saws come with an optional accessory, and that is a stand with wheels, which basically opens and folds easily and has wheels, and you can roll around the tile saw like a dolly. And I'll show you a demonstration of how easy it is now. Jonathan? Just that simple. In a second or two, you can fold it up compact and roll it from point A to point B very simply. And again, bring it back up into its full position.